Are sitting here with Mandy Calvano of Custom Care Solutions, and they are one of our community partners with Alzheimer's Coachella Valley here in the desert. And in particularly, Mandy, I wanted to ask you about our dementia education program and how Custom Care Solutions has been able to make use of that.
Oh, we love your dementia care program, training program, because we do about $5,000 a year of online training for our caregivers. And it's great. We love the program we have. It's been very successful. But nothing beats one-on-one interaction. Being able to see someone face-to-face, ask a question, listen to other people's experiences, and actually talk to an experienced educator. Not only is it the information you're getting, but it's the information you're exchanging. So it's invaluable to us that it's a free service that you offer to caregivers. Something that I'm happy to be a part of and happy to be able to utilize.
Thank you, and we've gotten such great support from you. So from what I understand, your caregivers are required to take additional training every year just to keep up with topics.
So the state of California requires us to have 5 hours of training for each caregiver per year. So like I say, that's where we did our online program, but then having the specialized classes from Edwina has really made a big impact with our caregivers, because dementia isn't cut and dry. There's different variables that happen. Being able to talk to somebody that's been a nurse for almost 50 years gives them more confidence, I think.
So from what I understand, in previous training programs, they'd be watching a recording. So your caregiver would be sitting and watching a recording and then maybe taking a quiz at the end.
Yes.
But now with ACV's program, they get to actually talk to Edwina, who's got over 50 years of experience teaching these topics.
Not only that, they hear other people that are in the class. So, someone may ask a question they didn't think about. And now you've got a whole new topic that they're able to kind of roll around in their head and say, now I have another question about that. So, nothing beats that interaction. I just think that's the kind of training that really helps people understand.
Well, great. All right. One of the ways that Alzheimer's Coachella Valley is able to offer these great programs to our caregivers for free is that we have wonderful sponsors like Custom Care Solutions. And can you tell me a little bit about what inspired you to come in and sponsor one of our caregiver classes?
Well, there's a couple things. First of all, I think that was the best $200 I've ever spent in helping donate to ACV, and also being able to meet a group of caregivers that are already self-motivated to come to your class. They're already interested in learning more about dementia. And so at that point, I knew I was talking to a group of people that really wanted to be caregivers and really wanted to be better. So again, like I say, I think it's the best $200 I could have spent to get in front of people that are really interested in being caregivers.
And from what I understand, there's a huge need for caregivers here in the valley.
Yes, there is. Especially good ones. No, we really have a shortage in this area because there's so many different ways people try to hire people, and they don't understand that there's a specialty and a training behind being a caregiver. Not enough that your pool man has a wife that needs a job. You need somebody that actually has formal training, that understands why someone's behavior is what it is, and can actually work with that and help make it easier.
And I think that's what Alzheimer's Coachella Valley has been trying to do. Did you find maybe before we started these classes that it was a challenge finding caregivers? I know it's a challenge getting them anyway, but finding caregivers that were comfortable communicating with those that had dementia.
Well, and there's so many, I've had caregivers say, I just don't want to work with dementia. And I'll say, well, why? Well, it's scary, or they say things and I don't understand. So is it that you don't want to work with that, or is that you don't understand it? And if we maybe had some training, maybe you'd feel more comfortable. Maybe if you understood that you could go along with whatever moment they're in, you wouldn't feel so challenged by the situation. So that's where ACV is really supportive for companies like ours, for anybody that's an independent caregiver, for anyone that's caring for someone with dementia.
Well, it's great to hear, because that is definitely what we're here for. So if you're interested in sponsoring one of our dementia education classes, we'd love to have you give us a call here at the office, 760-776-3100, and ask for me, Priscilla, and I would love to talk about it with you more.